Part number 6, in between the difference of people on the right and on the left. So, as I mentioned, I did Uber and I made a nice income, $1,700 to $1,800. I do not remember whether that was before expenses or after expenses, but that was the approximate what I made, and I decided that could be very nice for me. But the main reason why I liked it is because I was not bound down to anyone. I was my own boss, which means I could decide when I want to work, where I want to work. Not really where so much, but in what area, because Uber was limiting extremely where you can work and where not. Like, you couldn't apply, let's say, for a TLC license in New York City and then work in New York City and in upstate New York and in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. They let you stay only in one area, which I never understood why. But that's how they did it. Because of that, I decided also to give it a try Lyft. Now, to mention here what Uber did, when I signed up for Uber, I asked them at the office, how much do I pay you guys commission? And the person over there said it's approximately 20%, which was 100% lie. Total 100% lie. However, I can never go and prove that lie because it's just something that he said, but it made me sign the terms and conditions. And we all know, if you're not a lawyer, most of us don't read the terms and conditions, especially when you get a tablet where to sign it and somebody sits right in front of you and you want to be accepted as a driver, gives you a tablet where maybe you can scroll a little bit, keep scrolling, and not even understanding what you read because half of it is basically the same words over and over again, just in different language. I mean, a more lawyer language, as I call it. So of course I didn't bother reading that because I can't really sit and hold up the other person. Accept, and you think to yourself, well, I can quit anytime, right? Yeah. So, or I can decide not to accept any time if I don't want to do it. So basically click everything, accept, and then he tells you it's approximately 20%, which is nice. Whatever you make, you pay out 20% away for Uber, which is perfectly fine. It quickly came to the point where I realized that it was a total lie. So basically what they doing is, and I realized that actually one day, because I didn't really check on every single trip. I checked in a little bit here and there, but they had basically a call fee. Okay, I believe they call it a service fee. So when somebody orders, when you get a call from Uber, first you pay a service fee like $2-3, whatever the case is, and then you pay some taxes, and then the rest of it you make, and then you pay a profit, right? However, one day I got a call, somebody from Long Island ordered me, and I get there, and this lady comes into the car. She was all upset. It took me so long to get to her, blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to explain it. Nothing helped. Then she starts dictating me. She's like, don't follow the app. Take the route that I'm showing you. I didn't like that because a part of why I do Uber is because I like to decide whatever I want to do. I'm the boss. But since she was so upset on me, and I was afraid to get a bad rating, and she was rude, extremely rude. So I was so upset, and I was trying every way possible not to get that bad rating. So I decided to follow her and asked her, but you want to go off the highway, off the Long Island Expressway? I mean, it's going to take you very long. She's like, I live here for many years. Do not touch the LAE. Do not touch the Long Island Expressway. Follow the way that I'm telling you. To make a long story short, she showed me a certain way which was 100% right, and it took me a half an hour faster to get to Manhattan compared to what the app, Uber or Google Maps gave me. After all, I was happy, and especially before she went out of the car, looks like she realized probably that she was wrong being so rude to me, because she was very rude during the whole ride as well. She asked me questions. Whenever I try to give my opinion, I don't care about your opinion. But she asked me, she talks about it, but then she's not interested. If I didn't answer her, she was like, are you just gonna sit there and not talk to me? If I answered her, she argued. But again, I was afraid for my ratings, right? So I was the net case in this, in this situation. Now, before she went out of the car, she takes out $10. She gives me a tip. I was extremely happy, not so much for the tip, but basically I knew if she tips me $10, chances are that she's gonna give me a 5-star rating, which is very important in Uber to have 5-star rating. Otherwise, if your rating becomes too low, they will fire you. We'll continue in the next clip.